Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to yet another speed painting slash, well, not a drawing video, but yeah, speed painting video. In this painting, I'm actually kind of challenging myself to do more wet on wet techniques and blend them more with wet on dry and dry on dry techniques. And you can see that, well, it's going pretty well. I had a lot of fun making this painting. I really wanted to play with the concept of dark colors, rich blues, rich violets and purples. And I really appreciated how the colors kind of mixed together. Again, I am using a new watercolor for me at least, and I'm finding that the colors I'm using by Daniel Smith, I find them to be more mature, if that makes sense. Like, I like how they're transparent, and I like how I can build on them very easily. They don't lose their tint or their color or pigmentation if I layer them on each other. And I really like that. It kind of helps me build different like prisms of layers and so on and so forth. It's really fun for me. And I just kind of messed around with all those paints here. I didn't tape my paper down because I just was too lazy to. But thankfully the paper that I'm using stays relatively straight once it's dry. It's not the most expensive paper, it's just Canson XL. But it does dry very fast, I have found. I think it's because of the sizing they use, or if they use any sizing, I'm not sure. But I like it for its purpose. And here you can see me just messing around with some indigo and some violet hues. I really love the indigo in the Daniel Smith collection. It's really pretty, it's really rich, and it has such a beautiful blue tint to it that it could, I'm sure if you mix it with other colors, it can make a very beautiful black. And anyway, I hope you didn't hear that sound in the background. My neighbor was doing something, I'm not entirely sure what. Anyway, back to the painting. I used a lot of Hansa Yellow, Rose of Ultramarine. What else did I use? Deep Crimson, I think that's what it's called, to make this painting, mainly those colors, and I just let them mix and go whatever way they wanted. I really enjoyed how they granulated and how they spread out. I didn't even have to use any gum arabic or any other mediums to make them do these qualities, and that's what I really love about these watercolors. It feels so much more, it just feels so different. It feels very tactile. The textures are there, the color is there, the layering is there, and I can't say enough of how I love these watercolors. They're so great. Anyway, I've been trying very hard to practice in my color tones, so I might be doing some watercolor sketches very soon. If you would like to let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see maybe a watercolor painting of more portraits or scenes, or perhaps just a live session of just sketching and watercolor painting, let me know. I think it'd be very fun to do that. And probably a really good practice too. I've been really trying hard to get better at my values, like I said, and my different techniques in drawing, and getting just proportions right and my measurements right, and so on and so forth, my favorite word. Here you can see that I'm using just some pinks and some neon colors to kind of add some vibrancy. And I think I've kind of developed a new layering technique for me here that I've never quite used. I've never really used wet on wet, really, because it takes a lot of bravery, I think. And by using it here, I was really able to achieve a different depth of color and a different sort of depth of layers. I almost feel like I shouldn't have gone over the darkest areas with black, and I felt like it was good alone, but I tend to fix that by blending it in a little bit more and just going over those different contrasting tones. And aside from that, yeah, and you can see my iPad. I was using the original reference picture to sort of get the values of the color right. Of course, the reference picture looks nothing like this. It only looks like the face, but I really used it to get the values right. And here you can just see me going over it with some white pen, and oh gosh, I love this white pen so much. I use it in pretty much all of my drawings, whether it's to highlight or just add some doodles in there, or just add some hidden things, like I'll add some hidden flowers and so on. Here, as you can see, like little lilies here and there. just little things to kind of spruce up the painting. And I'm pretty much almost done with this. No painting of mine is complete without a splatter or two. So I made sure to add that. And after all of that, I believe it was done. Now, thank you for those of you who have joined me today and those of you who have subscribed to my channel. I hope to see you in my next video, and I appreciate you all for watching this today. Bye-bye.